Hey, 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 it's KrepsyK, and today we are making some quick and dirty guacamole. So, I've got here one large beefsteak tomato. You could use, I don't know, like 2 smaller tomatoes or little cherry tomatoes if you dice them up real small. You need some tomato, you need some onion, you need some jalapeno if you like it spicy. Definitely need your cilantro. Obviously, your avocados, some lime juice if that's your bag. And the one thing that I haven't gotten out that I'll show you in a moment is the garlic. I have some minced garlic there in the fridge. We'll get that together. We'll get that on the pot. Let me get out my cutting board. I got a fancy new chopping tool. Choop, 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 choop. I don't want to put too much of it on the camera because I don't know if there's a brand out there that doesn't want me making guacamole with their little chopper tool, but we'll go ahead and get that started. So let me go over, get to the cutting board, get all the stuff together, grab a bowl, and let's start mixing this up. Alright, we've got everything together here. I'm going to use this little plate over here that I had everything on. Let me move some stuff off the table here. First thing you need to know is how to cut your avocados. So what you're going to do is safely, let me get it on camera here, safely go around the long part here, don't cut your hand, and get a nice good half like this. Give it a twist, boop, pop it apart. Right, you got this guy there, and then you have your pit. Give it a nice tap with your knife, twist the pit. Sometimes it doesn't work right away. Twist the pit, and out comes the pit. Easiest trick for an avocado. Also, if you don't know how to judge an avocado, there's good videos on that. Just make sure that they're not too green and too hard, or too dark and too soft. These are getting real close. I don't have the best lighting. These are getting real close. But also there's a little button up here. If you press it and it's kind of soft, it's probably good. Now you can use 2 avocados, you can use 3 avocados, you can use whatever you want. Every recipe that I've seen or looked up or have used all call for slightly different measurements. So it's kind of up to you if you want extra garlic, if you like garlic. Boop, boop. If you like extra garlic, you know, you can always add extra garlic. If you don't like extra garlic, same goes for onion, jalapenos, cilantro, all that good stuff. So just look up your first recipe and then look up how much of what, you know, just note how much of the things that you like and how much of the things that you don't like. We're going to be using the little garlic spoon. If you don't know how big the garlic spoon is, it's slightly smaller than the pit. But what we're going to do to get the avocado out is we're going to start on one end. Maybe not the front end. Maybe you should start on the bottom end. Yeah, that helps. And then go around the edge. And it should, if I can get past this lump right here, scoop right out. There you go. Done. Nice and easy. Clean. Clean little avocado. So I'm going to get these 2 done, and then we're going to start on the onion. Alright, we peeled the onion. A lot of recipes call for half a yellow onion. We have a very, very small onion. And since I like onion, I'm going to go ahead and use this small yellow onion. Some recipes call for a different size of onion. I'm sorry, different kind of onion. But I don't know, I'm going to use a whole small. I'm going to use my little chopper thing and see how well it goes. Choop. That wasn't terrible. And choop. Nicely done. Choop. Alright, and the last quarter here. Choop. Okay, so we've got this little handy chopper. I was just wondering if it was going to be faster to do on video, and it looks like that actually came out pretty well. So we've got the little onion we're going to add to our bowl. Choop. Now, when it comes to a jalapeno, I'm going to actually, you know what, I'll do the jalapenos last because I don't want the heat from the seeds transferring to the tomato. So, alright, let me get this out of here. I'm going to start the tomato here. Got a decently sharp knife, so I'm not going to waste too much of it here. And I'm going to use the same little chopper that I have because I really want to test it out. I know I'm testing it out on a guacamole video, but I just thought, you know, I don't want to dice too many. I'm going to give it some smaller pieces because, well, anything that's store-bought that's too good to be true, well, I don't trust things that are too good to be true. So I'm going to set this back up. I'm going to use my little chopper. Choop. Alright, not too bad. Choop. Alright, decent. Choop. Okay. Looks like the eighthing the tomato was the right call. You don't want to pack too much in this thing. And I'm not going to give the brands of any of the vegetables or items that I use on here. I'm not sponsoring anything, none of that. But, oh, come on. Get out of there, baby. Come on. Hey, I'm trying to be gentle strong, if you know what that is. Like you want to use a lot of force, but not too much force. Alright, so we have a whole cup of onion here. Or, sorry, tomato. That's fine. I don't need to use it all. I'm not a tomato freak. I actually prefer cooked tomatoes. Seasoned tomatoes. Stuff like that. Alright, so we have our little spoon in there. I'm going to show you how much garlic I used. Basically 2 scoops of this little spoon here worth of garlic. Like I said, you guys can use however much you want, right? I'm just giving you the rundown, giving you the basic recipe, and you can tweak it however you want. If you like guacamole, I'm sure by the 3rd or 4th time that you make it, you'll probably get that, save that little bit. I don't want to waste too much. You'll probably have a decent... Boop, boop. All right, there we go. Paper towel. Clean up. You'll probably have a decent measurement and a decent idea how much you really want. Now, you're going to salt and pepper to taste, and you're also going to cilantro to taste. I have some parsley dried cilantro here. So last, got my little plate of scraps here, and I also have one of these. I could have used 3, but I wanted to get one cut up and in the windowsill so I could start growing an avocado plant. Hopefully it's called an avocado plant. I'm not making a fool of myself. Alright, so what we're going to do with these jalapenos, right? I'm going to use 2 because I love spicy foods. They don't always love me back, but I love them. They're wonderful. They taste great. You don't have to use jalapenos. You can actually use poblano for a softer, not so spicy flavor. You can use, you know, maybe you can toss in like half a habanero, whole habanero. However spicy you like your peppers, and these are strong. I can actually smell them from here. I might not use all 4 halves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these to the sink. I'm going to take my spoon. I'm going to carve out all of this until it's just the meat of the pepper. So be right back. Also, before I cut these, don't forget to save your onions. You can plant the bottoms. I usually save about this much. Got a brand new planter. Can't wait to use it. And it's going to be full of onions or flowers, depending on what the lady really wants it to look like. Hopefully it's going to be onion tops, but you know, we'll figure it out. I'm going to cut these really small. Looks like a little seed snuck in there. I'm not going to let you... Alright. Oh my god, I'm being invaded! There's another one! That's alright. They look like pepper seeds too. That's alright. I'm probably going to be the only one to be eating this anyway. So, that's fine. Anyway, I'm going to cut these pieces very small. If you like the flavor of jalapeno, but you don't like the spice, there are lots of ways to reduce, not remove, reduce the heat from your jalapeno pepper. One of the things you can do is get a nice ice bath. Fill up a bowl full of ice. Well, fill up the bowl full of peppers, pepper skins, whatever, and then fill it with ice and fill it with water and let it sit for about an hour. Give them a nice good hour-long ice bath, and that should take some of the heat out. Obviously, there's other ways to pull heat out of a jalapeno. Number 1, remove all the seeds. Make sure there are no seeds. You know, give them a nice bath, stuff like that. Like I said, you can use poblano pepper if you want less heat, but you like a pepper type of flavor in there. You know, you could probably use whatever pepper, but I wouldn't go less than poblano. So let me go ahead and get these chopped up real small, and I'll get back with you. All right, let's go ahead and get these scooped up in there. Keep bumping the camera. Sorry about that, guys. It's like I'm living in a perpetual earthquake. Or rather, you are living in a perpetual earthquake while watching my videos. Sorry. Let's get all those in there. By the way, be careful with your knife. I know it looks like I'm not practicing knife safety, but I am very aware of where the blade is. After handling hot peppers, wash your hands. Alright, we got rid of the cutting board. We got clean hands. Now we have our cilantro. I'm going to give a nice good pinch. Just make sure, right? A good pinch is a great start. And then you can go from there. Like I said, if you want light on the cilantro, you can go with a lighter pinch. But I really love cilantro. I love garlic. I love onion. So I'm going to go really heavy on the cilantro, garlic, onion. Also, I'm going to give it a nice, good squirt of lime. Not too much. Like I said, that's going to be... That's all preference, guys. This is all preference. Once you have figured out your preferred tastes, then you can go ahead and decide, you know, I might want to add another avocado. You know, it's all kind of... It's subjective. It's whatever you really like. So I'm going to get this mixed up, and I'll show you the final product. And remember to salt and pepper to taste when you're all done. Alright, we are all mixed up here. Looks like I could have used maybe just a little bit more avocado. I salt and peppered well. Full disclosure, I did add another little scoop of minced garlic. The minced garlic that we buy is slightly less powerful than like mincing garlic on your own. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That is some decent guacamole there. Like I said, it's all about taste. It's all about preference. If you like more or less onions, do that. If you like more or less jalapenos, do that, etc., etc. You'll eventually come to your preferred ratios and have wonderful guacamole. That being said, you all have a great day. This was KrepsyK, and I'm getting out of here.